I'm here to talk about something else, not movies today, but about something that is trending that happened in Nigeria recently, which is the visit of a show speed to Nigeria. Now, his visit actually exposed so many things. Talking about, or should I put it this way, it showed how this country has actually failed the youth. Now, you guys might be wondering why I said that. We normalize um, being known by association. If you associate yourself with a big name, you are big. You don't need to do anything. You just need to just show up, call somebody's name, and everything works out for you. This American streamer came into Nigeria and now showed most of our content creators that things don't work that way. If you check his visits to other countries, other African countries, it wasn't chaotic because most of their content creators there weren't falling over themselves to meet him. Everything was organized in a way. Nobody was nobody was tripping over themselves to try and see him. Yes, I understand he's a big deal. Having him on your stream or having a video with him, you meeting him, is a big deal to gain you followers. But there is a way you go about most of those things. But in Nigeria here, it was chaotic, and they felt it was more of, if he shows up, he would. If I'm a big name in Nigeria, he would recognize me and do a video with me because I'm a big name. He wasn't looking for followership. He's already a big deal. Yes, even his coming to Nigeria gained him followership more, but it was a big deal. So, and again, if you remember, his birthday happened to fall when he was in Nigeria. If we had composed ourselves, that would have been a very memorable day for him, but it was very chaotic. Security concerns, lack of crowd management. Our content creator had this local champion mentality, um, um, behaving frantic around him. They were prioritizing cloud chasing over presenting what they should have offered to be able to have him live stream with them. Lack of having contents to present. But two content creators stood out for me in this case. Tega, big ups to him, and Jarvis. Now, I love the way Tega pitched himself, got in and got out clean, didn't waste time, was on the move. Then Jarvis too positioned herself. If not after I watched her video after the encounter, how she managed to get into that place. If it was somebody else, the person might have messed up and started farmsing, and the whole thing would have just ended up not good for her. But composure 100, steez 100. I give her kudos to that too. But the rest of the content creators who managed to get close to him, oh God, man, I felt bad. I felt ashamed. Yes, you are big in Nigeria here, but there is a way you can put yourself. It was an opportunity to put yourself out there. because he has a huge fan base. So imagine he had a if he had you on his live stream, imagine what would happen if he had you on his live stream. Now, there is what I believe most of our content creators should have done. You are used to creating your everyday content. You can think on your feet and just do something. If you're an interviewer, you interview him. But I just don't know what to say. It just bottom line shows that some of our content creators here don't have anything to present. Very shallow content. We have very good content creators and YouTubers. Very good content creators and YouTubers. I follow some of them on their social media spaces. Very good presentation and all. But unfortunately for Nigeria, most who came out to represent content creators when Speed was around were the wrong bunch. Though some who he managed to meet, as I mentioned earlier, some stood out. Then the ones I didn't even expect were the people who were not known, like the bodybuilder guy. The guy did what he did. He did what he knows how to do, and he did it well. Then the woman with the shop. Then there was this other lady that I don't know where the location was, where he met her. I think I don't know what they were checking on their phones, but the girl too composed herself. The bodybuilder guy, no, that guy, excellent. But the rest of our content creators, oh God, man, I nearly wept. So it just goes on to show us we shouldn't normalize shallow content as content, because it won't put us out there. The content creators who don't have anything to offer put the rest of the content creators in bad light. His experience here will go down in history as not good. He might have one or two good things to say about Nigeria, but not as good as what he will say about most of the other African countries he's visiting or has visited. We just presented ourselves in bad light in the way the nation has made us actually see things that are not normal as normal. So it just goes on to show that our content creators should really work on their self. Most of them, not all, because some of them are already out there. But most of them should really work on themselves and should remove that mentality of a big name from their head. You're a big name locally. That won't take you international. You are a big name in Nigeria. Nobody knows you international. And most of them missed this opportunity to be put on an international stage by one of the biggest content creators in the world. Missed opportunities. That's what I'll just say. Missed opportunities. May we not fall victims to not being able to present ourselves when we need to.